welcome to my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I am doing a stamp a stack, and that's going to include about a large number of 12 or so cards that I plan to send out as a sample with my catalogs for the occasion catalog and celebration. I'll be using Lift Me Up stamp set, Up and Away Thinlits dies, and Carried Away designer series paper that is a free with purchase item in the celebration promotion starting January 4th. These products are made to work with one another. The best way that I find to make a large number of cards together at one time, which I'm calling a stamp a stack, is I will look at the piece of pattern paper that I'm going to be using. And Stampin' Up! Has taken the steps for us to be able to match things up quick and easy by writing the names of the coordinating colors on the back of the designer series paper. So that means that every piece of paper in that package of pattern paper, or also known as designer series paper, it all matches with what the colors are that are listed. You'll know what kind of cardstock to buy. You'll know what kind of inks to use. This is wonderful tool, and it helps me out. I chose my cardstock colors based on what the coordinating colors were that were listed on the back of the pattern paper. So thank you, Stampin' Up! I really appreciate you guys taking the extra step. The colors that match with this designer series paper are Mint Macaron, Night of Navy, Peekaboo Peach, Smoky Slate, Whisper White, and Watermelon Wonder. I made 3 different card base colors, and I made them Watermelon Wonder, Peekaboo Peach, and Mint Macaron. It was easy for me to be able to just use a variety of colors, and I chose that the inks would match on all of the cards. In other words, I made all of the balloons to be the same color because they'll match all the colored cardstock that I chose. The small balloon the same way, and the sentiment is also matched perfectly. The card design was kept very simple in order to let the pattern paper do its work. I like the way that the shadows of the balloons, the shadows of the homes and the trees, everything looks really cool as if you're looking at the ground from high in the air in a hot air balloon. The designer of this paper really did a fantastic job, and there's so much more to choose from in this pack of paper. I'll be anxious for you to check it out on your own and see what projects you can come up with the same set of tools. I chose to make the sentiment in gray because that would be kind of a neutral, and in keeping with the visual triangle, I put the sentiment and a balloon together on the opposite sides of the bottom of the card, and at the top of the card I placed the larger balloon, and that's how I came about the visual triangle. In the set of dies, there is a large detailed balloon that kind of looks a bit lacy, if you want to use that kind of a term. I have featured it in other videos, and I'm anxious for you to check it out and see what you think of this very large balloon. For the purpose of these cards, I was trying to go for efficiency and speed to be able to get all of my project made within a reasonable amount of time. For the inside of the card, I cut a piece of cardstock that was 1/2 inch smaller than my card base, and the card base is finished at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I chose to use Mint Macaron on the inside of the card, as I did not use that color on the outside, but the pattern paper features a large amount of Mint Macaron. That light minty green looks really nice in combination with the other colors. So bringing the color from the outside of the card to the inside of the card, I wanted to keep it very simple with the sentiment. Thanks for Lifting Me Up was an easy way for me to be able to demonstrate another sentiment in the stamp set. The card front was attached. The pattern paper and the white border were attached with liquid glue, popped up on dimensionals, attaching to the card base. And on the inside, I used snail adhesive to attach the panel on the inside of the card. I think this stamp set would be great for just about most occasions. It's got something for a birthday. It has a congratulations. There's a get well, and there's just a general all occasions sentiment. There are notes that you can hang from the hot air balloon. And you can also make a little cupcake out of the stamp set. This is probably my favorite stamp set in the Occasions catalog. And the catalog has not premiered yet, so I will wait to see what everybody has for project ideas whenever they come up and start showing their projects. This is called Lift Me Up, and the Thinlits are called Up and Away Thinlit dies. Thank you for joining me for another card making tutorial. I invite you to go over to my blog at jennystampsup.com, and there you can find new card making inspiration.
Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.